question for each of the candidates. What is your attitude about communicating with the community? Will you be prepared to listen to the community and to engage? And that includes the business community. Thank you.
Thank you. We'll just go down the table and sure. Very, very quickly.
Sure. It's very quickly. Jenny, the Greens have got 4 founding principles, and one of them is grassroots democracy. We believe that our country should be a bottom-up governed country, a people-powered country, and absolutely, it's been a fantastic experience, whichever way the election goes, learning about the priorities that this community has for Ryde, learning about the challenges, and throwing some pretty exciting ideas around about how we can do things a little differently. And I very much look forward to continuing to do that in the unlikely event that I am your next member for Ryde. Thank you.
Victor. Thanks, Jen. You know that I've been in a number of alliance meetings over the last 4 years, both as a minister and a member of Parliament, and I'll continue to participate. My track record has been working in partnership with community. That's how you get good outcomes. That's how we fought against and successfully fought against the proposed sale in relation to Smalls Road, and fought against and successfully held on to hockey field sites, etc., etc., etc. We work in partnership with community for the traffic lights. We work in partnership with community in delivering those boarding house reforms, and I'll continue to work in partnership with community.
Julie.
Thanks. Yeah, of course, I love to listen to where people are at and what they want. Yeah. Now, just one question for Mr. Dominello, since I've got the microphone. About the council, about the amalgamation of Ryde Council that I'm passionately opposed to. Are you going to stand up for the people of Ryde who don't want it? And how are you actually going to do that if the rest of your government says, if you're elected, not you personally, but if your government is still in government, and like, will the attitude be, oh, we won, we've got a mandate to do this, therefore we'll just do it? But probably you've talked to people in Ryde yourself, and you know that it's a really unpopular idea.
Yeah, Victor, do you want to respond to that? I think she's taken over your role. It's a really good question, Julie. Like, I remember, and I've got a witness here in Johnny Booth, in relation to Ryde hockey. That was on the cards to be sold off by the bureaucrats in education. They wanted that sold off. Every grey hair on my head it's caused by me fighting against that and succeeding. Same with Smalls Road. If people don't think I care about this community, think again. I am absolutely passionate about it. My very strong view is that Ryde should remain intact within its boundaries, and that's because, I'll give you a reason why it should, because of Macquarie Business Park. Not just because I'm sentimental about Ryde, but because of Macquarie Business Park, Macquarie Shopping Centre, the hospital. This is a hub, and it's going to grow. So I've got a good argument to propel the future of Ryde, and that's what I'll do. I am a very strong advocate, and I'll continue to advocate for our people in Ryde. Could we go for Jerome?
Look, you won't get a politician saying that their door isn't open, but what I will do is give you an example of how I've listened and delivered. I spoke to a lady named Rachel in September 2014. She approached me about a new high school in Ryde. She had written a letter to Mr. Dominello, she had written a letter to Mr. Piccoli saying, here's my concerns, and, putting it lightly, she said, there's no problem here. Look away. Now, between then and now, I've done my research into schooling numbers in Ryde. Ryde does need a new high school, and in 6 months I've been able to deliver a plan because I listened. In 6 months we've got a plan to open a new high school in Ryde, and that's something that Mr. Dominello hasn't planned for in 6 years. So if you ask what type of MP I'd be one that is open, that's listened and honest. If I can't do something for you, if I disagree with you, I'll tell you. And I think that's what people like, what people respect, and that's something that I do.
Thank you for the question.